Okay, next with our ampules. I can't remember if they normally come in bubble wrap, but if they do or don't, it doesn't matter. So just a little bit about a review on the ampules. We have our stem, and then this is our neck. Our neck, you won't be able to see it on here, but it's like kind of scored. Okay, so this is like the part we're trying to break. And I don't know if you can see, but we can kind of visualize some fluid here. So we need to get rid of that fluid. So you can either revert it. I think that's silly, so I just flick, 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 flick until you see it all come down. Go. Maybe we'll have to revert it. Okay. Perfect. So all our fluid is down. Next, so you can use an alcohol swab. Well, you would use one to like clean around. And then you could also use it. I think the stem of this one is a little too long. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It feels like a little bit of a shorter neck. You could go like this and then break it open. You just have to really watch your thumb, okay, because this is glass, and so when you go to break it, you just might shard yourself, so careful. But we're going to use these handy dandy little nifty guys to protect us. So you just cover, and then you just pull. Okay, and then a fun fact about these is it has a little seal at the top. So if you go like this, it won't come out. But once you stick your needle through it, that will fall out. We also need our filter needle. Okay, so with these blunt red needles, you can always tell it's filtered because it has this pink. But there are so many different brands that make filtered needles. Some are green. Just to tell, you have to read the packaging. Blunt needle with filter. So we need that filter because, again, this is all glass. We just broke it open. Glass is getting in there. So just like with when we're prepping our vial syringe, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to open up our filter just so, slightly. Then we're going to open up our syringe like a banana, about halfway. Twist. Leave our other needle in there safe and sound. Pull this. And with our ampules, we do not need to draw up air first. There's just not enough space. So ampules, no air. We're going to pull that. And then we're going to very carefully go in, and we'll say, how much is in here? 2 ml. We're going to say after our dose calculations, it said to give 2 ml. And we don't invert it either like the vials. I think I got it all. So in our vials and our ampules, that's all of it. I don't know. In our ampules and vials, there is, whoa, that didn't happen. I'm not re-recording this. Okay, so in our ampules and vials, so it'll have the volume on there, and there's always a little bit more volume than that just to account for any spillage or anything like that. And like how I dropped it just now, I would have to change out my needle. But we're gonna pretend that didn't happen because I didn't bring any more supplies and I don't want to get up. So same thing as our other one, we're going to push out our air, get rid of any bubbles. Gosh. Here too, we can remove that extra. I'm just going to do it so I can show you guys both ways. Recap. And with these, when we're prepping our mends with our prepping needle, we can recap this one because it hasn't gone inside of anyone, and it's easier to unscrew it if the cap is back on. But if we were using like a regular needle that had a safety guard, we could just put the safety guard and then put in the sharps. Unscrew sharps. Pull this back a little more so I can see my opening. We're gonna kiss. We're gonna lock lips. And I can either pull my cap off, or through my cap, I can see my priming. So I'm just gonna, very gently just push out. So a teeny tiny droplet comes out, and that's it.